The Legend of the Lost Temple. Steve wiped the sweat from his forehead as he gazed at the dense jungle ahead. He had spent weeks following a mysterious map he found in an abandoned mine shaft, and now he was finally close. According to the map, deep within the jungle lay a forgotten temple filled with treasures and dangers. With his diamond sword at his side and a torch in hand, he ventured into the thick vines. The air was humid, and the sounds of distant mobs echoed through the trees. After hours of navigating, he spotted something unusual: a stone structure covered in moss, barely visible behind the overgrown vegetation. The temple. Steve cautiously stepped inside, his footsteps echoing on the cracked stone floor. The walls were covered in ancient carvings, and vines hung from the ceiling like ghostly arms. He moved forward, but as soon as he stepped on a pressure plate, arrows shot from the walls. He barely dodged in time. "Traps, of course," he muttered, gripping his sword tighter. Navigating carefully, he avoided more traps: pits filled with spikes, falling sand traps, and even a room with lava pouring from the ceiling. Finally, he reached the treasure chamber. A massive chest sat in the center, glowing faintly. But as he stepped forward, a deep growl echoed through the chamber. From the shadows emerged a massive, ancient golem with glowing red eyes. The temple's guardian. Steve had no choice but to fight. The golem charged, swinging its heavy stone arms. Steve dodged and struck with his sword, but the creature barely flinched. He had to think fast. Spotting a cracked pillar, he lured the golem towards it. At the last second, he dodged, and the golem smashed into the pillar, causing the ceiling above to collapse onto it. As the dust settled, Steve approached the chest and opened it. Inside, he found enchanted golden armor, stacks of emeralds, and, most intriguing, a mysterious book. The title read, "Secrets of the Ancient Builders." Grinning, Steve pocketed the book. This was just the beginning of his adventure. To be continued.